There's a future on the way. It's just history repeating year after year, day after day. Honey, welcome to the freak show, where you're always on display. You're so busy being original, you become another cliche. Over and over, it's always the same. Painting a picture, it's already framed, and the grass is still green, sky is still blue as far as I've seen. There ain't nothing new. Just give in to the illusion. It's the greatest show on earth. It's all in the execution, your sleight of hand. How does it work? Maybe I should join the circus, be a clown in the parade. But if you look behind the curtain, you're gonna find another show. Over and over, it's always the same. Painting a picture, it's already framed, and the grass is still green, sky is still blue as far as I've seen. There ain't nothing new. Over and over, it's always the same. Painting a picture, it's already framed, and the grass is still green, sky is still blue as far as I've seen. There ain't nothing new.
Hello, welcome to episode 2 of my brand new internet talk show,
Attack of Clones.
AKTV. Welcome. If you're a first timer, my name's Alex Kramer. I'm a Nashville native music maker, singer, songwriter, guitar, slinger, cabbage cooker. We had a big cabbage and sausage night last night. That's why that was on my mind.
Sounds really good.
Thank you for joining me. Come on in, folks. We're live on Facebook and YouTube and something called Twitch. Well, I'm figuring out my segments, y'all, and I want to do, like, this is my opening hello, how are you segment. So, This week I'm just going to give you an update on the weekly goings of band life here at the Band House in sunny Clover Hill, Donaldson, Tennessee. We are hard at work on the new Real album with Nicole Boggs and Sam Gyllenhaal. Today we just came from the studio where we were recording some vocals on the first song we're working on. If you've tuned into our Wednesday stream on the Nicole Boggs and the Real Facebook page, you'll know this song called Queen of the Dive. Nicole was recording some lead vocals. We're doing a shootout with a bunch of different microphones, and the microphone that won is our good friend Nathan McLeod's amazing McLeod ribbon microphones, and that's spelled like McLeod, M-C-L-E-O-D. So if you're in the ribbon microphone game, check out this guy's mics. He's brand new to the scene, but he's making some really cool stuff. So we're really excited. We're getting to work on this record. We've kind of have an experimental approach to how we are building this record from the ground up. So what we're doing is rather complicated. During our weekly live streams, we have CJ Boggs down here live mixing us. So what we've decided to do is take one song each week and have him multi-track record us to a click. But not just any click, not a robot click. We've gone out of our way to decide on our BPMs, send to a drummer percussionist friend of ours who's making a human click for us to play to, for us to perform live to, and then we take that performance and send it to a drummer who then plays to us, and he sends it back to us, and we then play on top of him. So it's kind of a way to quarantine make a record that still has that live performance feel, and it's been pretty fun to be able to have CJ on board and have all of our assets together. Nicole's playing bass on Queen of the Dive. That's really exciting. So yeah, that's song number one. We got a whole slate of new songs that we've been working out on our live stream, and we're chomping at the bit to give this record life and put it together and get it out to you guys. So be on the lookout for some singles and things. I got something popping up that shouldn't be. That's the latest and greatest right now. That's all I got for you. Oh, hello viewers. Hey, come on in. Welcome. I'm gonna stop bullcrapping, as we say in a safe for work way. And I'd like to introduce to you my guest for this evening, a dear friend of mine from Memphis, Tennessee, Memphis's finest. Give it up for Mr. Ping Rose. Okay, as per usual, that's all we can play of that. Mm-hmm. So we don't get sued.
They sure will be more than
Hello! Pang!
What up, bud?
I like your new head wrap.
Thank you. Got my wife, actually.
The wife got it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Christmas came early.
Mm-hmm.
Birthday
You know what's
came
really
early.
cool? You said something about cabbage and sausage, and she definitely cooked cabbage yesterday.
She did?
And it was good to mine.
Wow. Great minds think alike. We're in cabbage vibe. I gotta jump over and get to these comments and turn it down. Whoa. There we go. Rodney's here. Brandon Newsom's here. Nicole Boggs is here. Oh, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. I got your comments right here, so say something in the comments. Let me know where you're coming in from. Yeah, hi, Rodney. My dude. Brandon. All right. Ping, how do you fare?
Pretty good. How about you, Don?
I'm good, man. Thanks for being here. Really excited to have you in my little Wayne's basement place, my comfort zone.
It's pretty swank, though.
Yeah, got pups around, got the things and stuff. Got guitars hanging.
You can't complain about dogs and guitars.
His dad's 75p bass that he just recovered from a friend that he's been separated from it for like a long time.
That's incredible.
Got the bass back. Dropped it off with me. Very kind of him.
Mm-hmm. That's very kind of.
Yeah. Ping Rose, you put out your record this year.
Yes, I did.
In January of 2020, your record sketchbook. It's out and available right now. That's really exciting. Tell us about that. How that record came to be.
Well, I used to be in a rock band when I was much younger, and we were in the process of getting signed and a bunch of stuff. But there was a bunch of songs that I had been working on then. There was a ton of songs that I had been working on then that were constantly rejected by them and like sort of the label people we were working with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they were straight up rejected. They said this is too soul, or this is too R&B, or this might be too blues or country or something like that.
Or anything. Yeah.
And so I just had a bunch of songs that I was sitting on, and once the rock band thing didn't work out, as most of that doesn't.
Right.
I had an entire record's worth of material to sort of rework, update, put different puzzle pieces together, and put something together. And over time, basically what had just happened is I took a record that I had written when I was much younger, and now that I'm much older, I got what I'd worked on when I was much younger fixed.
Right.
Yeah.
So this had a combination of stuff you'd worked on for years ago, as well as like kind of the stuff you had rewritten or newer things and put together as your debut, your statement.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
Some dear friends of mine on that record.
Yes.
Poye Yancey. Shout out to the one and only.
Yes, sir.
And Ryan Peel, of course.
He's the drummer and the producer.
Now, you didn't have a keyboard player on that record because you played all the keys on the record, didn't you?
Yes.
That's dope.
Yes.
That's really awesome.
I did keys on all the record and bass on one song.
Dope. That's awesome. My favorite, I love that song, Darling, because of the synth parts on it.
That's why I played bass.
That's the one? Oh, wow. Yeah, played all of it on there. That's very cool.
Well, I didn't play all of it on there. That's Ryan recording each drum part separately.
I thought that was a track you put together.
No, that's I played bass in the studio with Ryan. That's Ryan recording each drum part separately as if he was building a beat from an MPC, but he did it with drums.
That's so cool.
There's only one sample in the song. It's the...
Right, he made his own sample. Yeah, that's very cool. That's awesome. So, as I mentioned before, I rep Memphis so hard, and I'm not from Memphis, but Memphis has my heart. Like, I feel like I'm, like, grafted in, child of Memphis.
That's where I know you from, but I'm up here, though.
Right, but we're here now.
Yeah.
So you were born in Memphis, and you grew up there until high school, or?
No, I've been back and forth between Memphis and Chattanooga my entire life.
Do you still have family in Chattanooga?
Yes, I still have family in Memphis and in Chattanooga. That's kind of why I decided to sort of situate in Nashville, because they're both easily accessible from the middle of the state.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like Chattanooga, and I never really knew, so you had, a good amount of time in Chattanooga where it feels sort of as much home.
Because I went to, when what you asked, I went to elementary, middle, and high school in Chattanooga. The only thing I didn't do in Chattanooga was college. All college I did in Memphis and McKenzie, Tennessee.
Bethel.
Yes.
Where you met the wife.
Yes.
Nice.
That's my favorite thing I got from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Not the degree? Yeah, of course.
Mine was way better.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. So, high school was still split between Chat and Memphis. What were you like in high school? Goth?
I was a doomy little goth kid. Yeah.
Doom!
I was a doomy little goth kid.
I remember you showed up to University of Memphis like, I don't care, eyeliner, black nails, deal with it. fully confident, fully formed, 18 years old. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do me.
If I still felt like doing all that, you'd probably see me out like that now.
There's a time and place, yeah. On the right stage, on the right special night, I might need to bust out the eyeliner again.
I was always into goth stories, goth rock. It didn't deter me the way it did other people. I thought it was kind of cool. And anytime some version of something goth like showed up on something else that wasn't goth, I was always really into it. Like the South Park goth kids. That's so funny, and I think that's so cool.
Yeah.
They're hilarious, and that's how that's how dumb I was as a kid doing that.
So at what point during a high school goth phase, where did music come in? Like, where did music start for you?
Music started a long time before that. When I was 4 years old, I joined the children's choir at my church, Mississippi Boulevard in Memphis. So I had been singing in the choir at church and in school for a long time until I got to middle school and I got into band. And that was my first...
Middle school concert band?
Mm-hmm.
I was first chair trumpet. What's up? So was Poye, right?
Yes. Him and Charles.
Wow. Charles is the only one stuck with it.
Yeah. That's why he's that good.
What'd you play in middle school band?
Tuba.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You should still have a tuba.
I should. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think I can remember how to play tuba.
There's only 3 notes. That's not how it works. Sorry, Charles. Sorry, everyone involved. All brass players hate me. Oh man.
I really wish I would have stuck with that because I would still. That's a good skill to have.
Yeah, and I mean, Boye has probably still got some brass chops, so like bass and tuba switch off.
Not according to him.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Yeah, that is what he says.
But he'd be talented.
He'd pick one up and then
and then just do stuff with it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember like the first band you ever had?
Mm-hmm. There were 2 first bands. My best friend when I was a kid, his name's Buck, and we put together our first band because we used to make funny videos way before YouTube or the advent of any of that stuff, because we saw people doing flash videos on the internet making fun of video games and stuff that we had watched.
Right.
But it was for adults and we weren't supposed to be watching it. So that made it even more cool to us. And we started making cool videos like that, and we decided, well, we have keyboards and guitars laying around, so let's start making some music. And so he and I have been making music for a good number of years when we were growing up, and then we made a band. But the first band I actually played in, I played bass, and it was like a nu metal band. Yeah.
That's amazing. Do you remember, like, the first band I was in was like 6th grade, rehearsals, no gigs. Second band I was in 8th grade, and they were all juniors in high school. And that was like the first band I was in that we had gigs. So I count that as my first band ever. So what was like first gig ever with the band? Did you have any like local spots or little
There was
teen?
a place back when we were in college in Memphis. There was a place on Highland called Newbies.
Oh, Newbies!
Yeah.
Classic Newbies. Oh, we've got a new addition. Rick's
Hi,
here.
Rick.
Hey, hold on. Rick Cam.
Sorry.
Rick Cam. We're live. There he is. Oh, man, it's a recurring segment now. We got the Rick Cam. Yeah. That's beautiful. That is what the people want. No, trust. There's no reason to apologize. We got our destroyed
Plus, I know
gator.
I got a dog named Morty, and we like to put them next to each other and take pictures. Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Yeah, they're great. We need to do more Rick and Morty photo shoots.
But,
Wait, so you were how old when you played Newbies?
18.
That's the best stuff. Yeah, I guess I was 18.
And
when
I was
Newbies
playing
first
Rally
started.
Point a lot more than I played Newbies. There's a little dive bar off to the side called Rally Point there.
Rally Point.
I was playing Rally Point a lot more than I played Newbies when I played Newbies first.
Yeah, Newbies was a classic place. It's not there anymore, is it?
No, it came back.
Oh, it did. Is it the same two sides?
I don't know, but it came back and it's not in the same capacity that it used to be. With the band that I told you I formed with the childhood best friend, it was that band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any mentors from like?
Yes.
Who's your mentor?
One of my first actual mentors was one of is Memphis Jones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Memphis Jones.
Yeah.
No, there's a real Memphis original, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He might be. I don't know. Maybe he's not from there, but
If
he's an original nonetheless, man.
If he's not, he knows so much.
Yeah, he really does.
We did the Backbeat Tours thing.
Yeah, we did.
Had him.
So we used to do a gig in Memphis, and this is this Memphis Jones guy we're talking about, who trained us in the ways. Basically, a moving, singing tour guide on a bus that would go around all to historic Memphis. So you go around to the church where Johnny Cash first played, and you play a Johnny Cash song. Go around to Stax and play a Stax song, and go around to whatever, Overton Park, Levitt Shell, play an Elvis song, go to Graceland.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, it was kind of like half bus entertainer with a crazy PA system rigged in the bus where we plug in our acoustic.
There was a seat. They installed a seat behind the driver where either one of us would sit and plug our acoustic or any guitar into the PA that was rigged in the bus system.
I mean, at the time, it was kind of like, man, take a gig, kind of a grind. But I look back on that fondly. It's kind of, I mean, it's one of the more interesting gigs to talk about.
I will say, out of all of my Memphis gigs growing up, I made the most money at a single time doing that.
Wow. Nice. Out of all, yeah, Memphis gigs. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, switching gears a little bit, you were talking about making funny videos and stuff. So I just want to play a little something for the people to show them what you've been up to lately
Okay.
and direct them in the right direction. But this is already a classic, so I need you guys to check this out. Here's Ping Rose on the Ping Rose YouTube. Let me see if I know how to do this, because I'm learning. I'm still learning and growing with this, folks. We're going to go to a screen share.
All you crusty motherfuckers, happy Halloween. I'm Rick James, bitch. Rick James, bitch.
Cold-blooded.
Unity. Unity. Sticky, it's something icky. You want to smoke one with the old boy Rick James?
Oh, yeah, that's Ping Rose as the legendary Rick James.
That was a Halloween costume, and I decided to make the best of it.
Y'all, I got to get smoother at this because it's a one-man operation, but
I'm learning from you right now.
I'm learning from myself. Show, current application, Ecamm Live. Let's go back. Oh, Lord. I know you guys can hear me. Hello? This is what it's all about, folks. This is learning and growing. She was a risk. It was a risky take, but this is how we learn, y'all. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Found it. And we are back. Yo, that was dicey for a second, folks. We're back. We're gonna get this window up. Worth it? I don't know. You tell me, Rick James. So you're doing more of that. Like you're investing time into like,
Yeah.
between music and like just like internet comedy skits, like content stuff.
Well, growing up, yeah, I'm doing that because growing up, we all watched that kind of stuff.
Dude,
And
do you
we would
remember the
all-
Tyco video cam?
Yes.
Way back, black and white video. We used to do little Star Wars action figurines,
Yes.
like making movies
Yeah.
with my brother.
And remember how difficult it was and how expensive it was to get something that you could just record videos with?
Oh yeah.
And even make, but now we have the opportunity to just record videos on almost anything we hold, and then we have a place to put them. So why not live that dream? I watched enough Chappelle show that I think I have enough funny ideas that I can get out.
Dude, that's what this whole thing is. This is me living my ridiculous Conan O'Brien dream. I even got the blue cards. We're talking about the blue cards.
Well, it's important. That's the point. Like you can do that now. That's really cool.
We have the access to it. Yeah.
And
God
what's
bless the
even
internet.
cooler is the fact that you're actually doing it.
It's fun. That last bit wasn't the coolest part of it, but we're gonna get this thing smooth. Brennan last week was with me and told me my game would change, and I actually have one. Should have done it this week. Wireless mouse, just click, click, click.
Oh man,
So
that
from
would.
here,
Oh,
that's
it would.
everything. But there's something kind of charming about the leaning over and the terrible, the unrehearsed
I'm still with
portion of it. But yeah, I needed to do that cutaway to make sure I could. Oh yeah, Leo feature. This is our guy Leo. Yeah, it's a good time. All right, I'm going to wrap up this segment with a couple rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Are you ready for rapid fire?
I think I am.
All right. Spider-Man versus Batman. Who wins?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Batman's plot armor can't save him from Spider-Man. Spider-Man will hit him once and break his spine. People don't know that Spider-Man has super strength.
Spider strength?
No, he has super strength. People always
Go
talk
away,
about
Leo. Well, you're
how Spider-Man is He's always worried about the people he doesn't want to kill, but then Spider-Man does things like hurl cars and manhole covers at people.
That's true. And
Spider-Man's
once
really
again,
strong.
Spider-Man has actual powers, not just rich dude with tools.
But somehow or another, Spider-Man is not rich but has those kinds of tools.
Yeah, he's just a boy. He's just a boy.
And it's not Tony Stark like the movie said.
All right. Favorite 90s cartoon? Rocko's Modern Life, Our Real Monsters, Ren and Stimpy, Simpsons,
Are those my choices?
or what else?
Okay. Might be the X-Men.
Ooh, 90s X-Men cartoon, which I
Yeah.
think is now available on Hulu. This is not
Disney
sponsored. Disney Plus, that's right, yeah.
We play the theme when we play together. We play the theme in the. That's what that is.
I've never known that that's what it was, but it
Yeah.
was always familiar to me, and that's why. That game was fire. I was always Gambit.
Yeah, that game was fire.
Gambit.
Super
right.
Nintendo?
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking of the show and the game. The Super Nintendo game.
But
Yeah.
they had a game, though.
Mhm.
And the Gambit was fire on that game.
He was great on that
Yeah.
game. Yeah, Gambit was the choice. He was like the Samus Aran or the Link, the unfair advantage. I wanted to ask you, what do you think is an underrated guitar effect?
Flanger.
Flanger. I like flanger. That's like Ernie Isley.
Yes, that's why.
That's the sound.
Mhm.
Flanger is like, it's everything that you like. It's kind of univibey, but univibe is sort of clustery. It gets in the way, and flanger's nice.
And people like to equate flanger and phaser, but flanger really goes in the same category as a chorus does. They're all three modulations, but
right.
flanger is more of a chorusy effect than it is a.
There's a pedal that Strymon makes called the Deco, which a buddy of mine up at Eastside Music Supply in East Nashville, shout out, hit me to, and it's like they figured out a way to create the most accurate version of two tape decks set next to each other, which is how you actually get the flanger sound. So on this lowest setting, it's I guess on the lowest setting, it's kind of like setting the two tape decks just barely out of sync, where you get the chorus sound, and then it goes further up and you get this warble and it becomes flanger, and you continue further up until it becomes separated enough to be just a tape delay, just like a bop bop, like a bop bop bop. So the deco is like a throwback kind of thing, where it's doing like three effects in one based on where your position is in the feedback loop.
I need to check that out.
I haven't put my hands on it, but the way
Sounds
he
pretty
laid it
tasty.
out for me, yeah, it's pretty cool. Big fan of Strymon. Plans for 2021. I mean, I guess like all of us, we're reeling from the crazy year, so
I don't know,
it's
maybe
TBD.
a year of this, I decided not to make plans.
Yeah,
Because I
the
did
first,
this
for
time.
the first time, yeah, exactly. Might as well not, yeah.
Yeah.
Life is just gonna upend you. That makes sense. What would, like, last question? What would be, if you weren't playing music, what would be an alternative career ambition for you?
Drawing comics. If I could, like, that's a hard world.
If you had a whole, it's a whole different skill
That
set.
was, that's what I was into and trying to do before I decided, oh man, I want to play just music. So
Yeah.
that's what I was really into. I went to school. We were in University of Memphis together. I was a political science major in the Japanese foreign exchange place and stuff like that. But even before that, I was already in vocational school for drawing. But I didn't receive musical education until I had dropped out. That's not true. I didn't receive college conservatory full-on music education until I had dropped out of University of Memphis and got scholarship to go play guitar somewhere else.
Wow.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
Funny roundabout journey. Well, speaking of musical education, I think we should give the folks a little bit of musical education for the people. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a little break. We're going to reset the camera. In the interim, I'm going to play a song from the 2020 Ping Rose record sketchbook. This is Let's Get Our Story Straight, and we'll be right back with some live music. Bam, bam. Oh, look what I can do. Whoa! I forgot to give you the applause. Yeah, see, I got things. All right, we'll be right back, folks.
We've got a run to make. Don't tell anyone what's in the bar. Try to conceal your face before we leave. Just make sure it's dark. Make sure it's dark. There's no turning back now. We're criminals, let's get our story straight. When the cops come a knocking, you keep your poker face. This was all a dream, you never saw a thing. We're criminals, let's get our story straight. When they ask our whereabouts, we were with our alibis all day. And never tell us on what you saw, they'll never know we barely got away. Got away. There's no turning back now. We're criminals, let's get our story straight. When the cops come a knocking, you keep your poker face. This was all a dream, you never saw a thing. We're criminals, let's get our story straight. Keep all their questions on the outside. Don't let your tongue give in to fear. We never make it on the inside. Too many enemies out here.
Sorry.
Beam, 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 beam. Where's it at? Where's it at? Zang.
It is water.
A little agua. Y'all, if you're feeling tipsy, drop a little something in the venue.
Oh, yeah.
Venmo. That's what keeps the music going. That goes right straight to us. We are
Give him a little love.
independent artists, DIY, super, what's the word I'm looking for? Grassroots? I don't know. Appreciate you guys. Anything you have to give goes toward the cause of making more music and trying to create some joy in this godforsaken world. Let's play some songs.
All right.
mile away. Your rising words creep right through my desires to see your longing face every day. You look so sullen now, so lonely and tired, and then you come knocking on the worst part of my soul. And you're leaving those marks again. My collar won't cover up much more. I'm not used to this kind of scene, even though I've been here before. I can take no to red dress and no skirts. Can't look away from the way it falls to your face. The heat from your hunger creeps right through the mind. Don't worry, oh darling, I'm here and I'm yours to take. And then you come walking through the worst part of my soul. And you're leaving those marks again. My collar won't cover up much more. I'm not used to this kind of scene, even though I've been here before. When we see each other in person, will we ever be more than friends, or will we pass each other by in the end? And you're leaving those marks again. My collar won't cover up much more. I'm not used to this kind of scene, even though I've been here before. 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 Here before. Here before. Before.
Ew! I ruined it with the last bit. Tasty! That's leaving marks off of Pink Rose's 2020 record Sketchbook.
Mm-hmm.
At the risk of overdoing it, more had to. Randy. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With 8 A's. Well, I'm satisfied. I hope you guys are satisfied and smiling. What do we got? We got some viewers. We got some views. Thank you guys. Kevin Larry Benderman.
What up, dude?
Thank you for hanging out, dude. Hey,
Okay.
Johnny Richardson. Friends. Y'all are great. Derek Hodgen is in the building. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna sing a little song.
Did you say Derek Hodge?
This is no, Derek Hodgson, different guy.
Okay.
Different guy, confusing.
I said what?
For real? Nervous now. Let's do a little something. Little testimony. We've played this a few times before. Old places like
It's one of my favorites.
The Acme Feed and Seed, man, and the old whatever else places that are worth mentioning.
D's.
And then the D's. Bless D's. Come on. We're excited to get back to these live music venues in 2021. When the world gets a little more vaccinated. Getting there, folks. We're getting there together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Whoa! This is what happens. You hear this? When octave pedals go wrong. Listen. I had to do that to repeat myself. I know licks. I got licks. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. 2. Get your story straight, baby. You've been acting kinda shady. Back and forth, you're just delaying. What's your testimony lately? Order in the court. They proceed after you plead your case. All this love and war, pain and suffering, time and space. Tell me what's my crime. Think that you can handle the truth. It's the same old alibi. Never gonna be good enough for you. Get your story straight, baby. You've been acting kinda shady. Back and forth, you're just delaying. What's your testimony lately? I can hear you say we can work it out. Ooh, baby, take your time. Then 180 turn around. You keep changing your mind. What's the verdict? Are you in or out, baby? All I've heard is reasonable doubt. Hearts on trial, spinning round and round. What's the verdict? Are you in or out? Hey, yeah, yeah. Get your story straight, baby. 'Cause you've been acting kinda shady. Back and forth, you're just delaying. What's your testimony lately? Can't deny it, so I'll say it. Think I love you, but I hate it. Talk is cheap and overrated. What's your testimony lately? Alex Kramer 2017 record, Young Avenue. That's called Testimony. And
That's my job too.
that's my self-promotion right there. Just gonna put it out there. I know this is Ping Day, but I gotta let my little light shine. It is Ping Day. Big Ping Day.
Wow.
Big, giant, 10 feet tall Ping Day. I don't know where I'm going with that. Yeah. Yeah, folks. Hey, Tanya. Hey, friends. You guys are so supportive. Thank you guys for supporting, keeping the music alive. If you feel so inclined, throw a little something in that jar, because we got kids. They're not human kids, but they eat.
Man, they eat more.
They eat. They eat that
grow
Rachel Ray
faster,
food.
too.
I know I should be buying better food. Thank you guys again. We're gonna do one more song off the Ping Rose Sketchbook record, and call it a night. Call it an evening. Call it an episode. Episode 2 in the books, dude. Thank you.
AKTV.
Thank you for joining me. Yes, Tiag.
Super cool.
If you want for me, babe, then don't act like it's too loud. I'm sure you can't take the pain if you can't take the sound. So don't step up to the plate and don't get covered with bruises. I just keep walking away, but you won't let me refuse it. I'm running, but my feet won't touch the ground. And I'm losing so much more than I found. And the storm comes circling around. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. If you're not ready for slaughter, don't live your life by the sword. Yeah, get your feet out the water before you go overboard. I think you should take a look. This air is thicker than blood. Don't try to call me a show.
Done it! Just like we planned it. Ping Rose, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. AKTV. We'll see you next Monday. Call it a day. 8 p.m. Central Time.
Sweet.
Love. Thanks, y'all. Once again, I'm going to drop the link. Pow. Zoop. Support the arts. It's good for your soul. Good night, folks.
Get your story straight, baby. You've been acting kinda shady. Back and forth, you're just delaying. So what's your testimony lately? Order in the court. May proceed until you plead your case. All this love and war, pain and suffering in time and space. Tell me what's my crime? I think that you can handle the truth. It's the same old alibis, never gonna be good enough for you. Get your story straight, baby. 'Cause lately you've been acting kinda shady. Back and forth, you're just delaying. So what's your testimony lately? I can hear you say we can work it out. Baby, take your time. Then 180 turn around. You keep changing your mind. What's the verdict? Are you in or out? All doesn't motivate.